Welcome to round 3 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of January 16th. I'm Nicole Heredix, and I'm here with Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
And Terry Morrow.
Hello.
We're moms of teens and young adults, and when it comes to parenting, we've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. But we're still waiting for that day when we'll reach the finish line and have no further need to lay down in a dark room with a wet rag over our eyes worrying about something or other. Wednesday is complaint day here on Parenting Roundabout, and today we are complaining about Facebook ads that are very, very rude. Catherine, you in particular are offended, aren't you?
I'm offended because my Facebook feed is filled with ads for clothes and shoes that specifically state that they are for the mature woman.
Oh, no.
Okay, now first of all, who is going to look at that and go, oh, I want to see what that is. I'm interested. I'm a mature since when is mature woman a selling point? Right? I mean,
too young, Catherine. I would look into that. Like, you mean it's not super tight and super short and real stylish? You mean it's something that'd be comfy to sit around the house all day in? Bring it here.
I mean, Terry, we had this conversation once before because Terry was getting all these ads for bras for people with small boobs. And that's at least like a description.
But how did they know? I get they can see your birth date, but how?
But I mean, that's at least a thing that people might
enlargements or anything.
That's something that people might be looking at or looking for.
That's true.
But does anyone go to Google and say, you know what I'd really like to see is some clothes for a mature woman? No. No, I don't think people do that.
I also, I think, talked about how I bought one of these rip skirts, and at first the ads I was getting were of young athletic women wearing them, and then over time it just developed to, older ladies, and, it's so hard with my back the way it is to pull a skirt up. This is great, this wraparound. All right.
Get it.
That is why I'm wearing it, but still.
You didn't have to point that out.
It's pretty clearly got my number now.
Yeah. And these things, like 99% are, I do not find attractive or appealing. But then there's like the 1% where I'm like, oh, that's kind of cute. And then that scares me.
Creeping maturity.
That's right. And also, I started trying to like hide them or block. I'm like, I do not want to see these things anymore. And they're all different companies. They all have like the same phrasing, the same pictures. But then when you look at who is actually the advertiser, it's like nonsense letters.
Yeah.
Right.
And
so you can never get rid of them.
I'm trying, but I don't know how far I'll get.
That's weird.
It's very weird. Do you get these, Nicole? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
What do you think I've been looking for? What in my search history has indicated that I want these things? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, it's a worry. My Instagram is full of that stuff. And it's all from the same company. It's just a different name.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah. And I get a lot of elderly focused ads.
Same things they were advertising on the West Wing Marathon, probably.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's just disconcerting, I have to say.
I feel like there are more and more ads on Facebook and Instagram, and more ads masquerading as actual content.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I'm your friend and I just saw this article, but you look and you click it to, hide it, and it's an ad.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't think I followed this person, and then it's an ad.
Yeah.
It's just stop. And you try to, one time I sat down, I was on my phone, and I just tried to get rid of all my Instagram ads because it's on my feed was entirely ads. And every time you delete one, like 3 more come up.
Yeah.
It's impossible. You just have to lay back and submit, I guess. But
Well, the worst one, I'm an avid TikTok user,
yeah.
but are all of these, high profile TikTok people, like accounts, right? And they are, obviously, they survive, a lot of their bread and butter comes from, marketing, right? Being, sharing products. But what they'll do is that they'll make a TikTok, and it's seemingly like just a regular TikTok where they're talking about something like, oh, I woke up and I'm so tired today and blah, 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 just like a regular narrative. And then all of a sudden they're like, and then I realized I didn't have to cook because I've got the such and such meal kit. And, and you're like, oh, come on. That's like a bait and switch. That's not fair. They're constantly doing that. Constantly. But nothing,
right.
But see, and that's the thing, right? Like, on TikTok, I'm not following old people on TikTok. I'm like,
I thought you can't even follow people on TikTok, or am I confused?
No, you can. Yeah, because they make up your algorithm, or a lot of your algorithm. But, it's not like I'm following mature women.
Maybe they listen to some of our
Are there any mature women for you to follow on TikTok?
You know what? There's this great one, and her account name is 50 is a mind leap. So anyway, she's funny. She's like,
you sprinkle a little of that in your algorithm, and suddenly you're getting close to mature women.
And the latest thing is now I'm getting shoes too. That's new.
That sounds good though. Are they cute?
No,
Catherine, are they sensible?
Yes, they're sensible. The last pair, the one I saw, they looked like point shoes, but they were like red patent leather, like a burgundy patent leather. But I swear they were the shape of point shoes. I'm like, how is that for a mature foot?
Are those Rothy's?
No, not Rothy's. I have Rothy's. I like them.
Oh. Do they have support? I need support.
No, they don't have support. At least the ones I have don't really have support. No.
See, maybe maybe my phone is listening to me say, "I need arch support." And the next thing you know,
yep, you're gonna get the sensible shoes now, Nicole.
I'm gonna get sensible shoes for the mature woman.
The sensible shoe bazooka is turning and pointing towards your feet,
right at Nicole. Oh boy.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's kind of sad. They need to remarket that. They need to make it, I don't know, because mature woman is not, who wants to, like you said,
right,
be associated with that?
I don't know. Maybe by the time you hit 60, you're okay with being a mature woman. Because I'd look at that ad.
But why? I mean, I don't know.
Like refined woman.
Or how about?
Well, I'm not refined, so I would skip that
right woman.
Over.
Or how about if it looked at the attribute, like it's comfortable or it's flattering or whatever it is that they're trying to sell it
for after dinner bloat and acid reflux.
Yay.
And a built-in blood pressure cup for when you have to take your blood pressure every 2 hours.
Exactly. Let's give it some real, what is it about these things that makes them good for mature women? You need to tell me that. Then maybe I'll be interested.
Oh,
it supports my bunions.
Plenty of arch support over here.
Right. Bring it on.
Oh, man.
I don't.
All of these things appeal to me. I'm very worried about myself now.
But are you getting these ads? You're not getting them, are you?
I'm not getting them. I'm just getting the rip skirt ads with a bunch of ladies looking like they're on maybe a bus tour somewhere. Seeing the sights.
And then you get the TikToks that are like, my brand new baby, or, here's when I found out I was pregnant, or here's all the baby names we didn't use. Like, why is that?
I get those, but increasingly, I would say, at least I watch the TikTok feeds on Facebook.
Yes, that's what
and
I'm
I would say
here.
99% of what that feeds me is Big Bang Theory snippets. I never watched Big Bang Theory except for one vacation we were on when we had no cable and no Wi-Fi, and we just watched a Big Bang Theory marathon because there was literally nothing else to do.
Right.
And it was delightful, but it didn't make me want to watch it every week. And yet, I can easily fall into a rabbit hole of watching snippet after snippet after snippet of the Big Bang Theory. But why is that all it shows me?
Right.
It's really, it used to be a mix, and now it's almost exclusively those. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's weird.
Well, it's once you
I
start
wonder
watching
how
those.
that algorithm will seep out into my other social media feeds.
Right.
What would they advertise to somebody who they think is into the Big Bang Theory? Comic books? Science textbooks?
Yeah. Good question.
Yeah.
Jeopardy?
Jeopardy.
I do get a Jeopardy calendar every year. Maybe that's something that ages me. But anyway,
But does
I
Facebook
don't
know that? Well, Facebook knows everything, so.
Facebook knows everything.
Yeah.
I buy it online.
Yep.
But I seem to have successfully vanquished the small boob ads.
Oh.
They, every now and then, they creep in again and I stomp on them. I think I've had a few for the fluid absorbing underwear popping up in my feed. That's the next step after the mature clothing. Look, you can't even tell that it can absorb 2 ounces.
Great.
Looks just like regular underwear. Oh, okay, stop. What's the website for that?
I mean, those are marketed for a wide range of users.
Yes,
So,
they are. Yes.
You might get
dear.
them.
It's just, I wish there was an option to just turn it all off, which of course they can't because that's how they make money.
Right.
But every now and then it would be nice to just look at a feed of social media that is exclusively things you have asked to see.
Right?
Sure would.
I mean, I wonder if you could, maybe they could have a paid tier where it's like, we will let you just see your friends if you give us this much money per month.
Right. I mean, you can do that for a
Otherwise-
podcast, but on a podcast, you can also easily skip the ads.
Yeah, yes, you can, but you can't on the thing, especially since, like I said, so many of them are structured so as to make you think it's a legit post.
Yeah.
Well,
The indignity of it all.
That's right.
what you need to do, Catherine, is go online and buy a whole bunch of stuff for your daughter.
Right.
You know, and then buy some really impractical shoes, and what are some other stock up on young person things,
Yeah.
and then see if it changes.
Right.
And then it'll still be stuff you don't want.
Right, but at least it won't be insulting at the same time.
You need something right in the middle there that's comfortable but not insulting.
That's the tagline. Comfortable but not insulting.
Being presentable is a matter of self-respect, says the 90-year-old.
Absolutely.
Well, we don't know what sort of algorithm listening to our podcast gets you, but we're sorry anyway. And that's it for today's Round 3. Tune in tomorrow when we'll obsess about innovative ways to spy on your children, and then on Friday to see what we've come up with for our Roundabout Roundup picks this week. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you will find us at Roundabout Chat.